With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful Sunday morning. It's good to see you. Before we begin, let's just take a moment to arrive. Wherever you are, just settle down, pull your spine straight, open your shoulders, close your eyes, and lighten your mind. Invite that peace, calming, cooling sensation in your eyes. Relax your facial muscles, neck, shoulders, spine. Softening the belly, get grounded, grounded. Just like sand settles in a glass of water, let all the restlessness settle down. Imagine you are pulling all the antennas of the senses, eyes, ears, nose, touch. All antennas are pulling back. You are totally settled in yourself. Totally become introverted, detaching our senses from outside world. You almost get a sensation. You are the only one sitting on the globe. No one around you. The vastness spread before you. Your eyes are still. Mind is resting in the center of the forehead. Pause your breath for a moment, wherever it is, just pause it. Before restlessness comes in, gently release the breath. And pause it again at the throat. No tension of any kind in your body. Just release it. You are totally comfortable with yourself. No anticipation, no expectation. Everything is perfect, just the way it is. Keep releasing the breath. And after taking a breath or two, pausing it again and coming back to that quietude. Total acceptance of what is. No desire to change anything. And slowly we open our eyes. Thank you for taking this little time to settle down. Looking at who is here, I see you have been practicing for some time, and we have our practice. We have our ashram, and we have our journey. Change is bound to happen. The change is happening every moment. Pleasant things, unpleasant things, they all happen. We have our aspirations, we have our success, and we have our failure. It's all part of life. And we all know one who is born one day has to leave. We will also leave at our designated time, and the world will go on. Things that we want to change, they will change. Maybe not just the way we want them to change, but they will change. It's our tendency to control things the way we want them to be. We have to look at that. Yes, we make effort to change things the way we want, but deep inside, we also know that we can only make efforts. We have to come to a place to accept what is and move on. And where are we moving on to? We are moving on towards that union. Union with that wholeness from where we have come and where we return to. Lately, I have been almost getting news every couple of days. Somebody's leaving the world. People I have known for a long time. I have known their challenges. I have known their success. I have known about their life and all the struggle they had. Now it's all left behind. We are very fortunate that while we are living, when our body and mind is in a solid place, we experience something. The experience that all the yogis, everybody is really seeking. Whenever there is a total acceptance of what is, even for a moment, short time, when we are not struggling, when we are not fighting, when we are not aspiring, just being with ourselves in total silence and stillness. It's such a beautiful experience. Yes, we have complained, we have that somebody is doing this, somebody is not doing that, somebody is this way, somebody is that way. That will continue. When are we going to take that, taste that moment of total perfection? And that perfection is here. It's only our mind is going out wanting something different. I was just sitting the other day here at Upasana, and so many projects kept coming to my mind. We could do this, that will make it better. We could do this, that will make it better. And that needs to be done, and that needs to be done. And then I just stopped and just started looking at a tree, a redwood tree that has been standing in one place for hundreds of years. There are little branches that are broken. Some branches are half broken. Some are full. Some are dried up. It contains it all. And it's standing firmly in its majestic form. Wind comes, sun comes, fog comes, rain comes. Weathering it all, is standing firmly in one spot, reaching towards the sky. How can we be firmly established in something, constantly reaching towards the sky, weathering all the storms of life? That can happen only if our roots are deep. And I'm firmly rooted in something. Our practice gives that gift. The practice that we have, it's not just something to be quiet and calm my mind and feel a little spiritual just for a few moments. That practice gives me that grounding. It's the root that I am settled in. So whenever you sit down to do your mantra, jap, or your meditation, your quietness, please try to remember when we are sitting down, we are not sitting down just to do something. When we are sitting down, we are doing our job, we are doing our meditation, but a part of my mind is connected with that stability, that in this moment when I'm sitting down, I'm firmly rooted in that stability. And detaching myself from all the things that I'm constantly engaged with in the world, with my senses, with my mind, with my desires. They will all end one day, and the world will go on. Life. So we are very fortunate that while living, we can detach ourselves and taste that nectar of perfection. Our body, our mind is perfect. What really needs to be paid attention to, how we engage it, in what direction we engage it, with what we engage it with. You have a mantra. What is our relationship with that mantra? When you were given the mantra by your Guru said, this is a friend I'm introducing you to. Your mantra, mitra. Your mantra is your friend who will be with you 24 hours in all situations, in all places, in all times. Deepening the friendship with that mitra, that friend. How do we deepen that? It's just like you are meeting a person. You begin to spend a little more time with that person. Begin to like that person. Imagination plays a great role in our mind in developing any relationship. How do we bring imagination in deepening our connection with our mantra? When we are imagining something, there is no expectation. Think about this. When you are imagining something about something, our mind is focused on the positive things. There can be a negative too, but when we are going to make it a little sweeter, there's a positive imagination. How about when you are thinking of your mantra, even just laying in your bed, imagine the vibrations coming out of each syllable. As the moment you think of one syllable of your mantra, the vibration coming out of every pore of your body, going out into the universe. You can experience that once you are connected with the stillness. The moment you even think about one syllable of your mantra, your body emits vibrations, and that vibration goes out. Now, if your mind will come in, it would want some kind of instrument that can measure it and all that, then the mind goes in there. The vibration is going out. You don't need to measure it. Just stick with the imagination. Sometimes just putting your mantra on each heartbeat. Just laying in the bed. You don't have to do your mala or anything. Just each heartbeat, each syllable is being repeated through the heartbeat. sit with that or lie down with that imagination. Once what comes in imagination becomes a reality. When you are sitting with that heartbeat, thinking of each syllable of your mantra, being able to stay there for 5 minutes is something that we may have to practice, because mind will come in. Mind will come in. We want to make it better, or would question it, or will do all kinds of stuff. But again, it just takes you away from what you are doing. In deepening your practice, some kind of stability, and first become stable, then let the imagination play out from there. Each syllable of your mantra is associated with some name of the Divine Mother. Divine Mother is nothing but an attribute. Think about that attribute rising within you. These are the positive imaginations that we add to our practice. Then it has an impact. And sometimes you're not even thinking about any mantra, just being absolutely still. Think about your body being surrounded with light. Or sometimes light coming out of your being. Spending some times like this is much more precious and valuable than slaying around, sitting around, worrying about things, trying to change things, try to bring things, try to fix things, trying to solve some things. That's what we do 24 hours. But when are we going to connect with that thing that is very real? That is very real, but we don't give any time to it because we are so habituated to listening to our mind and its flights. Mantra mitra. Mantra is that mitra, that friend that your guru has given to you. Mantra sutra. Sutra means a thread, a link, connection. Through your mantra, you are connected with the source from which it has come to you. Shakti flowing from that source towards you. Sometimes even think about that how does the sutra work? How does this connection work? With your mind, if you are connecting with some person or some situation or some place, whatever you are thinking, that kind of energy begins to flow towards you. If you are angry at somebody, you are thinking about them, see what happens to your body. Your body becomes tense and you begin to emit a whole different kind of vibration. So our practice with our mantra, it gives us an opportunity to connect with the love, the trust, the sweetness with the Guru and the things that are a part of our practice is very helpful. Yes, Babaji can come and keep reminding us every Sunday, lots of psychological stuff, how to be happy, how to be unhappy, all that stuff. But the real work is where am I going with my journey? And that journey can happen only by carving out some very sacred time and being with ourselves fully. Not meditating on our challenges all the time. They will be there. We meditate on them, we think about them. But to distance ourselves from it all and coming back to this perfect instrument, God-given instrument, body and mind. Imagining, if you can't feel it, just start imagining that this is a perfect body. This instrument is perfect to receive, to give, to transmit. Our impatience, if something comes to our mind, we want it right now. We want it. Even detaching ourselves from that. Patience. Have patience. Whatever is yours will come your way. Whatever is not, you'll just keep beating in the bush and it'll keep eluding us. So thinking about whatever is mine, whatever is supposed to be, has been given to me, I'm going to take a moment to fully appreciate it. Fully appreciate it. Today's satsang is all about honoring, respecting what you have been already given and taking some time to honor it, to respect it, and to be with it with gratitude. I'm not saying don't aspire to do better. Yes, we will. We constantly do. But we have to take a little time to just fully accept it and totally become introverted. Then we can experience something very different. We are very blessed. We are very blessed living in this land of abundance, and may we find a time to experience that gratitude that wells from the depth inside. I keep thinking of ways to how to bring you in the just a little closer to yourself. Little practices that don't require you going anywhere and making a big effort, that you can just stay even from your home, right from your living room, your bedroom, where you can be and make effort towards getting in touch with something that has always been very close to you. It's always there, just waiting for you to turn towards it. So today's reminder is just to find that moment, just like in the beginning of the meditation. You can imagine you are just being alone and you are totally comfortable with yourself. Taste that moment, and then something else will rise from there. I'm not going to say much today. There's a little hay fever happening here. Dadu is sniffling, Nima is sniffling, and it has caught up to me too. So just feeling low. Thank you all for taking this time, and I will see you again next week.